Good morning.
Good morning.
And I Saturday anopa nti eno mani bi wo ho a otia na odi bia ya serious more.
Okay.
Relax it. Meti office ona metie Gabini Andy. And almost say ene omo yo omo production no. Omo biggest story Lami Yama today. And I'm say ene the biggest story was possible from Amanone Lami Yama Abra FIFA Club World Cup Air Koswa.
I should be 3-1.
Flamengo achi Chelsea. Asene 3-1. Chelsea yakoto twede kania. Flamengo abeti asho mo 3-1. And the biggest story Lami Yama.
Nyewe.
And I'm saying, Iriasi is sanity. Na Rich Lami Yama story no. Dear Badia. You see, I am not here to defend Abrantieno. But my honest opinion is I was a little bit surprised when Yang and Mema tend to discuss the issue, no, the way we want to discuss it. ADNSC. A friend of Claudia, no. And I will appear on a TV show claiming to have a test WhatsApp messages with Lami Yama. Whether it is true or not, I don't know, claiming. Number 2, assuming Lami Yama any ababa wani could di nkomo say ombre fia. Rich, yengina ye mema. What will make a man and a young man test ababa wabi say ombre fia? At the end of the man ayesade no. It means Ojidi say that lady is available. Because it tells CA. Rich say you will be a sebi all torn and one. And now only in what level of relationship now. Me so call contact here. You may have a lot of ladies. Yeah. But Rich, how many of them will you be able to go home and say, my test will say me why shinabra? It tells you that you would only do that to a certain encophobia. Probably ujiri say no more wasa. And I am saying this as a matter of principle, because I Lami Yama. Rich, I am always careful when I am discussing Obama for any perceive life be too private and all those things. So Lami Yama uncle repeat will be if he has not engaged in any sexual assault, not only be illegal. Rich, as a man, whatever he is doing, and he said that we want a lot of interest to discuss, especially in a bad light. To Abranti and Subay, I am not so much interested in Sa Adieno Ewono. Rich, and Liverpool for say a Florian Friday, and it was because after Florian Wirtz edin holidays we no waba UK aba Liverpool aba any medicals passing medicals no amene was signing a contract officially Liverpool are unveiling a brand no as a Liverpool player. Now, because in common way, Yasha said that we are aware of the figures that are involved. 100 million plus 16 add-ons. And say all the total English football or Premier League in terms of ranking of the most expensive Sikabotri and then the add-ons now, it makes Florian Wirtz signing ever fourth behind Enzo Fernandez, Jack Grealish, Declan Rice, and Abranti and Florian Wirtz. That is how it is. And it is the same figure as Moises Caicedo. So, in terms of the discussion of Sikani boarding or expensive, Rich, this is where it fits. But, Rich, me, Makase, I'm not so enthused about player being on the boarding and I want. My concentration is what he brings on board. And I think Minyam will be a Liverpool enter a good player. Nobody can say that. Because, Rich, even when Liverpool decided to put together Abranti and numbers, it tells you what they believe, say, Omunsa Atoso. 197 appearances for Ben 04 Leverkusen. 57 goals as an attacking midfielder. 65 assists. As young as Oyeno, about 31 times I'm at the German national team. Was just 7 goals with a lot of awards, any other competitions, any trophies including the Bundesliga of 2023-2024, the DFB Pokal in that same year, then the DFL Super Cup, then the UEFA Euro Under 21 Championship in 2021. And he has achieved at the youth level, he has progressed to national team proper, and he's playing his football and for club. So for club and country, Abranti is a total footballer. Sanka you're riskier. And you are built bear 3 times out Scotland. And they didn't have. Now, Rich, say German system an attitude player. Not the quality need to do this level. One thing you should never forget to admire about them is your communication and any mentality. Germans are more quality, Rich. Their communication and their mentality solid. We know their lifestyle. Rich, since I already made you, how many times and you're discussing a German footballer or you're into scandal? We said on TV, German products as a footballer are scandals around him. Whether a financial scandal and a lifestyle or a party or a way, hardly. And Ubenya sa from the Germans. Now, what is Florian Wirtz? Ne any so adi ununti I will say or they about Liverpool. Which, even though he has achieved as a young player, even though their auditors 1 year were special, Rich, yet he has come to a very, very elite club in Europe. Because there is no Robert Mindi buying off for Leverkusen to Liverpool. And we also say, even when he was walking past the trophy room, he will know, say, look,
about big club.
About big one. And after touring everything, these are the West. Now you're moving on for Florian Wirtz. Or say, I just saw myself in the best hands in Liverpool. I was really convinced by these people here, by the idea. People say I am a creative player, and I hope I can bring this creativity to the team and also the joy on the pitch. I try to make assists, goals, and run for the team to defend. I hope I can just make the team one step better. Every time I spoke to one of the people from the club, I felt like this is the place I want to be. And so in the end, I was really 100% convinced I want to join Liverpool, and it was the best choice for me. I am really excited to have a new adventure in front of me. This was also a big point of my thoughts, that I want to have something completely new, to go out of the Bundesliga and to join the Premier League. Rich Owie Krano, and I'll say, I am not coming here to have fun here. I want also to achieve something and give the fans what they deserve. And see, you could clearly see, say Abrantiano is mentally ready for the Liverpool adventure, which obviously is not going to be easy. But Rich, the moment Abrantiano, he will be playing at Anfield. He knows very, very well, say about English football anymore. Look, Oko Europa, almost the most supported league. Any league and go focus stadium is the Bundesliga. The atmosphere they create there, Rich. So only to two English football, I think say the closest will be Anfield. So we'll stadium. Now fans support to no more tonium. Now more chant almost played behind you. Abranteru will fill the Bundesliga spectator-player relationship with Anfield now. Abaninti, Rich, you're my friend Vetakwaba. This is the Premier League, and you better start saying Amajan in a different light. Now, and yet team FM Liverpool and Omunya a superstar. This around the same time of Florian Wirtz, Ebedru England Kronimono, and Spanish papers, and the Baleg Mususo reported say Martin Zubimendi, Rich, Alande or London, are also ever completing the deal to Arsenal. Or is our move with that Italian job? Why is our movie leader? It's a movie pa. Rich. Zubimendi was one of the players. Na Omabenyini abe the light of say who describe football and say Spain today is the hub of midfield production. In terms of the line of production, no. Xavi, Iniesta, at the point Xavi Alonso, Sergio Busquets, Xavi Martinez, Benina Mua, and a year by him. Then we came into the era of players like Thiago Alcantara, Isco, and so Benina Mua, Fabio Ruiz, Ebaya. Rich, we are now in the era of Rodri, Mikel Moreno, Zubimendi, Pedri. Those players near one of the elites from Omwa Ewasijini say when it comes to producers of quality midfielders, what is a Spain for no? I have been telling Martin Zubimendi. Now, Rich, when Martin Zubimendi it's a limelight, it was very, very clear. Say once he's not playing for Real Madrid or Barca, now Real Sociedad and Quadie. One of the elite class want to pick him. It was a Spanish job. Send your movie Italian job with it. It was a Spanish job. Now the Spanish job was first tried by Jurgen Klopp. He failed. But immediately, Mikel Arteta and the Bata Ekabo, the true Spanish has been able to get the Spanish job done. And me assure say na open technical director in Europe. And on him how to go to Spain and get a job done. But that was it. Because I want to hear Jumasa with Atletico Madrid. And it's an open one coach in Europe to get you a Spanish midfielder to be convinced to come and play for him. Rich, fewer, and the best Mikel Arteta now. And Zubimendi says the course na oye with empanyimfo we mu no e convincing say Arsenal was a club he needed to come and play for them. Now Rich, what is he bringing? The simple way I made him summarize it, Zubimendi ba oba Arsenal no na etam for nyama obi o tie ne wo hwe ati ase yie nyina e say Rich, he is coming to develop what Wadri Aye Ediama Manchester City over the years. No? Only two things. Because Obo Park so as a DM Ninti. The first thing he brings to Arsenal is the Bonifant defensive positioning. The Spanish DMs in Rich, they are not tackless, but they have awareness of defensive positioning. Inti Bono say yemkuta bona. Me am your number 6 no. And him for no say me gina. Na me tutu antokro na dey team no. And as the main anchor of your defensive network no, where do I organize the other players to stand? So we will be compact without the ball. That is what Zubimendi offers. Number 1. And it's one Man City over the years, sir. So Man City bona a wondering a general 6 wa. Rich, on your heart, but he makes Man City compact in a way he does it with intelligence. Semi jina born baby to crony than uncle for a bathroom. Economy jina no. Until you see them going wayward. Nobody passing a contention because I am at the right place. Semi free to crony more. I have nobody passing the say. That is what Zubimendi and so a developing a what. Number 2. And he say, Rich, with the ball from deep, he orchestrates the passes. And so Oyena Juma without the ball, by the awareness of the defensive position we are. See you could have so na open to start or transitions. He is always available. Now there is Real Sociedad on passing network. And it tells you, Rich, say goalkeeper ni kutabona. Our first transitional pass within this zone. But you have 5 to Zubimedia, 21 to the area of Abrantes Frenamati Zubimendi. He is always coming for the ball as a DM with the farmer. Whether my name Nehemi Agasami Pua, may aware of what is happening behind me. You just pass the ball to me. I will make sure I turn and give the ball to baby. I was saying the ball. Now you start set your castrati, your passes and echo him. Now, Rich, this graphic way I am very, very interested. A chain of mammy, area dual success and a dual success. Ankasa, say defensive midfielder. All the ball will William and that's all the ball our form. Now, when you draw the graph, Rich, among all the central midfielders in the Spanish La Liga, including Eduardo Camavinga, Frankie de Jong, Freddy Valverde, Dani Ceballos, and Omunino. That is where you find Zubimendi. A perfect angle of area draws, any draws on the pitch in Ankasankasa. He finds himself somewhere here. A Chesa Jumano on him here when it comes to defensively. Now, Mikel Arteta and Koso permit for that. Abra only one key thing from that midfielder, forward passes. You want to take the ball and let us move. Rich, Abante friend Martin Zubimendi. In the season we see, you know, I was 368 forward passes success. I was 67 accuracy. I was for Abante, and that is what he offers when it comes to quick transitions. Now see you breaking lines in the just ended season, you know. Only Luka Modric, Frederick Valverde, Chiomani, and they are better than Martin Zubimendi 238 times. And I say, yeah, impossible. Now, breaking defensive lines, our opponents, you know, Abrantiano, that is where he is ranked. And I find this very, very interesting, Rich. If you compare Zubimendi to already midfielders now what Arsenal no, hit map now, it tells you say necessary no Arsenal and Sadan Nibi. Even with Thomas Partey in the picture.
Kami bebu sankra say ni kami no.
Yes, it's the end because it is linked with the Thomas Partey thing. Now, Rich, you look at Mikel Merino heat map.
Okay.
Observe it very, very well. You could realize that the ball no be brain since about Arsenal here and standing. Though he's around baby kitchen. This is for Thomas Partey. He does it more when it comes to the other part of the pitch. There is that of Jorginho, but Jorginho has moved on to Flamengo. This is Declan Rice or a newer role for Arsenal. But Rich, the moment you get to Martin Zubimendi, you find out that in his heat map, he is more of a central midfielder, proper one. I will stay in those areas until a different kind of player in terms of baby original in open play, and that is probably what Orefen Mikel Arteta is looking for. NT and Ordina, but into Rich, that's 60 million. No one release it. What trigger a release clause? Arsenal see a bit. We know how to get job done in Spain because you're sporting that and one wire Jumanji on him where to go, how to pay the money, where to pay it, and all that. Zubimendi is already in London. Obe sign a contract, Obe the medicals, and NCB. I send a Liverpool announce Florian Wirtz team my friend Arsenal so will announce Abantia your friend Martin Zubimendi. Now the issue for us Ghanaians, hey, what does Zubimendi ban? Elivi Thomas Partey. So Osha, in the last few days, after crowd people say, oh, it is rumor say Arsenal are extending the contracts and that they will allow Thomas Partey to go. Which David was saying say, that is not the truth. And yet, okay. Zubimendi banner or banner, for normal in the short term, he is coming to replace Jorginho. Who said Jorginho call? First, it was only Arsenal in deep playmaking. It was Jorginho and a partner na Chebo. And he said Jorginho, Arsenal think they need a replacement, and that is why Obade Martin Zubimendi aba. Number 2, Rich, in the long term, they think that Partey doesn't really have long-term football. Partey ma what crowd will be 2 years. Next no chepa or mama long haul 2 seasons.
Jomo planet live with that party.
Nti yamfa Zubimendi mra.
Oni di nechi.
Yamfa nim ombeshe team. One party nchemo. On man competition the oyen the obeya de yama ne mo. But yen plan say Partey is 32 and one man ya 1 more season or 2 more seasons. By that time Zubimendi would have been master of what we want him to do in the team. Then we allow Thomas Partey to go. So according to the Athletic, Rich, it is not off. Arsenal are still negotiating contract extension with Partey a camp. And he said, a question here also a Koyaya and Chebiano. Arsenal will announce so Omoni Thomas Partey I extend the contract. And he said, oh well, I think this picture was a new chill said that and I yanka say you Samuelo or ne party training or could take some shot of him. Now the answer say Partey is training in the jersey of Jorginho. Jorginho call Flamengo and was sending jerseys, and was for Flamengo so yeah Chelsea where you want to say and one senior or the ATZ Chelsea the average. That is what we know from reliable sources in him UK say yes Zubimendi Eba, but it doesn't mean Thomas Partey will be leaving team your friend Arsenal and the contract extension is going to happen. Arsenal send a Partey able to me actual so now you crowd with the transfers now you may with the club World Cup like a crabby. I don't pay that sorry. Rich, yes a Tottenham was spare. The Biameka said the technical words in transfers are very important. I inquire about Nhyira and Semenyo.
Meaning Omabusan ho asem.
Asem.
Okay.
Man say no boy saying Nhyira yepe. Tino one 70 cents. Rich. Ntia Elban say Bournemouth say se omo beton Antoine Semenyo e de ama Tottenham a omo beji more than the omo ton Dominic Solanke e de ma Tottenham. Omo ton Dominic Solanke say omo ma Tottenham 55 million plus 5 million add-ons. Inti Solanke kono ko eni nyina no it was around 60 to 65. Bournemouth say ye mamu Dominic Solanke na asomani and I must say about back there. Semenyo die. Ye de ne be mamu 65. Na mama ye 5 million add-ons. Na akobo ano 70. Enti sika ye bejemo e 70. Now Rich, according to the UK tablets no, e 70 yai. And Manchester so and then we be ehwehwea ye ka kire omo koye no. Omu nyamba bie mu no enti omu nim se sa 70 no so be hunahuna Tottenham Hotspur ama omu ko omachi a omu mma bie mu dia but Bournemouth emfa ho already they are selling players so we are Gabi Bayer story and one of Bournemouth omu defenders no is also on the transfer market teams ebisa Paris Saint-Germain peno already omu ton Milos Kekes the Amati me friend Liverpool ombemo musika so they have other sales Emma club musika they are okay whether Antoine Semenyo be ko anase onko. Number 2 Semenyo new player Rich obe instigate o say mebuafu and a man you buy and a Tottenham buy and a mama manko. He's not doing that until once on way in the and Ogini say he will be sold at the right price. But that is the latest. Bournemouth so will 70 million. I know including add-ons. So you can give them 65 and add the add-ons. And as I say, them 60. Now 10 in your add-ons. They can have a discussion with you, but only 70 in Pempe and see how Manchester did it. And that is the latest they've told Tima, your friend Tottenham Hotspur. Now it's Union face from near me if you come FIFA Club World Cup in the US. Rich, me catch us the tournament in air call and Numina Ebede. Now Auckland for no near for Rich.
I said,
on my chair goes in a point.
Mabu too much 16 goals at day. 16.
Now who's there? Enra. You started game now. Fika for no promo because almost I did the for me or see you too. Now boy Rich open pro to me show. And Omunya penalty in the first half and Di Maria able penalty in the share. And at half time was only 1-0. Rich after the 15 minutes now so Omumbada. And they see game near delay no again for whether Nyoma nti yes Omunti me Omunjoma Omekakra. And to him I thought say sa whether any delay no ebema Benfica for no one. And a Brennan can be expected to say Oakland for the brain in the second half. No, Omatima Shomono. They will come so restless. No one will say on board first half. Rick said, I'm a boy. Omoba second half. No, Baku, Mienu, and Night, and Omodica, Omu, area game, no, not Benfica, at 2-6. And a Benfica, a share Oakland for now. Omoba, so Omoba checkpoints. So, if this is the standard of Omo qualify Ekobo the Club World Cup of FIFA Mayasumu Oakland crab FIFA Club World Cup. Onyan to Wase Kaka and for MIA Flamengo I qualify. Na Gabini and the Omo foreign news new year, you know. Me to office one Andy by and I say, boss, and where they can go for new queer.
Suffocation. Suffocating mo.
Rich. It was a very, very good game. One of the best games, probably be as a neutral.
And a man from so game in the past.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Say USD, America, it's South American. I'm back. To be make I answer the game with the best starts. One of the commentators say, crowd in there go on. Say Chelsea, you almost popular. Actually, Flamengo for it to come over, they will expect a blue atmosphere. So, they will see a red one and a better so rich. do you blame Enzo Maresca when Oka say or try BB? Look, the truth of the matter, they say financially tournament way ebe or musika. But which no question say we a coach. You need to have a fine balance in playing this competition and still having it at the back of your mind, say a sort of pre-season. Because Rich, so your tournament where we are, the timer teams now boss our tournament where be even for proper pre-season, you know, a shot. And the results in tea. And now money Enzo Maresca can, you know. Yes, they won't say but in truth and in planning, they all can make sense.
But why Flamengo? KBA experience Biana, Auckland will be a shombia. Then you tweak. Rich. Because you are all competition. We need one match be a 2 minutes.
Rich.
I don't mind team the Gresca.
Rich. Why Flamengo saying tournament no buy or the group no them or 3 games to play in the group. So or qualify ko anymore. Then obenya konya bo more games as and when all progress or tournament. Coach they say can you game where probably by this time you will be on holidays. Then thinking of say remember in July. Then start pre-season until say years are breaking. Now say off-season tournament. I will want to use that, though it's a competitive tournament, to also try new things. Rich, maybe I don't see blame Kesebia in what he tried to do. The only thing is I'm fat. And emotions, anything as supporters, no, blame the same matter. And you can talk yesterday, but only the time, man.
Okay.
Look, aside some comments now, Enzo Maresca making, you know, I think say he was very, very fair within the post-match interview, you know. Say Flamengo fans were better than them, and Omo deserve it. Say, I will say Omo Eshomo and Omo Shomo. But my concerns and say, Rich, what is wrong with Nicolas Jackson? Last season, what team no? Wunti, Boja Munina Edomo call loan. The likes of Magui Munia, they were not competition to you. But I no crano. Now who did you record be a team no say it was silly. Which now they've brought in the lap. The lap no only Enzo Maresca Jumao. Only Joe Shield my Jumao. Into all constituency or team him. And I have more opportunity to compete with him. Rich, say Nicolas Jackson cause one dance has to buy idea. Omen Natalia for the betio.
Okay.
He should be very, very careful because
now,
in football, Rich, and not just the performance. Discipline is so cool.
Sure.
Now, say maybe I do Konya game now, maybe record there. Then you will sit on the bench.
Record no Zunyanza bien.
Reckless.
And let's say a question chance to be.
And also, we do record no team no. Ah, yeah, Bobo. You near break per se akoteka. You know be man what say say. What be say chances.
I'll go 7.
Nyansa bi edu. Rich. Enti the Ebesia no unu say. You ba tournament Rich. South American teams no. Obi ansho omo.
As omo ya there ba.
Not a single defeat for the South American teams no. None of them. Whether they are from Brazil or Argentina, and that's a baby the moment they are from South America, no team has been able to beat the South American teams, you know.
I'm saying, Boca Juniors na lose back, yeah.
Okay, yes, Boca Juniors lose how much way.
Yeah.
After the Chelsea game, no South American, and they lose on.
But I'm saying what that needs to mum.
Yes, and also a factor. And also a factor marriage. Whether or not anybody you can take advantage of weather. Africa, you know a second win, Rich. Esperance de Tunis. And so Enya 1-0. Now, who should game will be?
David, maybe.
Rich. And Cabo Bull Los Angeles for the papa.
That's what we have penalty.
Boy, I see a one. Rich. 1 year intimate. One require more shot on targets. Na injury time. And Kofi Kopi promo no mama penalty. Penalty ni kwa va energy mai.
Kobo born is no asa.
Ko jire chira. Akobo ama keeper chi. But me dem mfa ho because Africa was winning and that was Yusuf Belali won the player of the match. And ahomachi no so no team and friend Bayern ede Boca Juniors so echo nti rich sana agrono echo and then there are games ye be Mamelodi Sundowns omunya your first victory no who say and the games look straightforward but a little bit tricky nti me say much better no my very very careful on that tangent no Mamelodi Sundowns Dortmund say they be see Dortmund entimi and show first game they want to bounce back against Mamelodi Sundowns omunya win that they want to build on their momentum how sa group F game no e be see no very very tricky so Inter entimi and show first game against Montreal omanya second chance with Seattle they are expected to win entimi expect say Inter ebe share first game ewo ho and a team your friend Fluminense so under fona team my friend Mamelodi Sundowns show in their first game no ewo ho nti so ye hwe so metimi win nti very very tricky games and echo so ewo FIFA Club World Cup no so we interested in those games no betting any other games are obetimi e dey aka ho a na waji code we na also so wetimi dey asho half fight and then Saturday per bet him kwa Saturday there and was say ultra bet ni binti just two bet we course way na efako sikefi na ekotwa bet no enso so ebi ewo ho rich first one no eye 201B D443 201B D443 second one no eye 201B DF9D 201B DF9D and the last one no 201C 066B 201C 066B into 3 bet goals na wafa na Saturday there yen nyina ya try na ya hwese enoma ebetimi akoyi very very good combinations ya bompa at least bet na ye betimi edibi na yeso so ye de enyeska e de aguebo tom for the weekend no rich
me da se atiefo ya ba fie ye de afisam na eto so e de amamo na afisam ne se de ye hyeso na se be ka kire me no ye di nkomo mienu ye di has nkomo na ye di eye kotokonso nkomo ye live na Sampa 94.7 ni mpese ya shase from Accra Hasbrook ye wia na ye de koto nkomo no awie na ye bie lines no ama atiefo mo nso mabam na mabɛ chamadwen ewo dwumadi ne so me sa momfa House of Folk press release no emfanto Facebook in Shabanzo 4.5 and now obi a wotie bia ye be ka kire mo se House of Folk do na enye official de but na adwuma no omaje ede ama coach Masud Didi Dramani emrebi obefa Asante Kotoko ade je Ghana Premier League no empenu ade ema no ono enana House of Folk ade dwumadi na ma no 2 years eno ye nnura no ebra na ye kan wasem na enye official say the House of Folk as a team omo ade krata tin ade aba confirming enra yasome ebekan se Masud Didi Dramani ono no de adwuma no ade ama no na with your permission me kan kakra na fi ye de Phyllis ayewo from say enra asem ne ban ne de agada ni na ne de aka na fi de House nkomo no etimi ade amamti o join in live on Facebook in Shawanzo 4.5 for my day statement no ade ato I'll say Accra Hasbrook Sporting Club PLC club statement Accra Ghana June 20th 2025 na okay statement now say following a comprehensive evaluation of the technical team and player performance in the recently concluded Ghana Premier League season, the board of Accra Hasbrook has implemented strategic changes to strengthen the team effective immediately. Coach Masud Didi Dramani has been appointed as the head coach on a 2-year contract. Ariti so kind the first paragraph na the house in penny for a person can and say Richardo any Ayala kind say ane you tell me your boss season we no you go so yes and technical team modern ball any players are tomo for a year last season a chairman ye dibo wie omunana ye show mo na ye sa evaluation ni na awie ye no de akwa akosini say ye technical a team no ehia a new direction and unti se say ye kasa idea has penny for say coach Masudi Dramani ono edna omeye head coach emfama eye Accra Hasbuka omo amano eye emfie eye mienu na okan the second paragraph na omo say coach Didi Dramani or bring extensive expertise to the club. I'll say his impressive credentials include coaching roles at Nottingham, Denmark, Right to Dream, and leading Kumasi Asanoko to 2 Premier League titles. His recent experience compasses 7 an assistant coach for the Ghana Black Stars during the 2022 FIFA Club World Cup in Qatar, head coach of the Black Galaxies and head coach of football at Right to Dream Academy. He holds multiple coaching certifications from FIFA and CAF, including UEFA License B and CAF License A, and is accredited CAF instructor stroke assessor. And into Hanso coach na omdi Jumadini Diaman, coach Masudi Dramani, and Yema Waye, in fact, ban certificate Kutano, any baby or coachy or Mukoti, Northland, I Denmark, Run to Dream, a baby of a far Kotoko, Edge Ghana Premier League, AMU certificate in Studio Krabibri, both CAF and the UEFA licenses being in Nano, a coach in Equabin. Jomo few say, Openi. With a experience or one certificate Kutano, Omjini says, Omudi Jumadiano at the Emmanuel, except for that, and into a moment 2 years, say on family Jumano, and fa Emma a year has of folk as a football club. Now, and some the bar, to say the Obia, Abisa, and it says a Banisadia, any Omu coach, Abubakar Watara, the fit and the same, because it was an before a house of folk. Confirming and answer yet. So many coach Masudi Dramani Crano. I be Comodiamo Momani 2 years. Now, coach Abakawata and then ran tonight training and opano. It's on the training grounds. And now, Ote said, Edijumediano, Ediama, Aya Masud Didi Dramani. Yaba be this sound common at the Atoso. Now, Yedijumediano, Emma, Aya coach Masudi Dramani na and supporters, Penipa Odano, Metre Aya the NCC. Nhyira Elvis Herman Hesse ono so edinano abetum ebi na wakasa dia for the appointment of coach Masud Didi Dramani yenkotie kakra na fe yewia Ayala and Fifi Manfred enra the omo so atete after say yede adwumadie no ama Masud Didi Dramani no na yemfadi eye has enkomo no proper na yemfadi adwumadie no enhye so emamti entie eye Herman Hesse NCC chairman on the appointment.
Oh, we were informed that he's been reassigned, but our focus was not so much about Abubakar Watara. Our focus was more on the new technical team led by Didi Dramani. So whatever management wants to do with Coach Watara, we the supporters really don't care as much as he's not part of the technical team, and I know he's not the technical director too. So once he's not within the technical direction, we are okay with it.
Okay, and supporters, Penipa down no, Nhyira Elvis Herman Hesse, and on this uncle to on a coach Abubakar Watara. So, supporters say the Bibian Sedan Hayen, as you say, Papa, and say, Pamno, say, Mano, technical director, whatever position be and Penny for the Bema, and Sedan Homes are the most important in Adinyomo, and it's a Openino, as they say, they are on your no, and the head coach. Edema aye hasful ti so me pam ana omum pam no omo NCC die enheda enya problem emfa emomo. Now I am in short sem fanfri ho na ye ni komono from enra na ye din kan bete ho se Masudi Dramani ena ebe man 2 years ama be confirm yenim sɛ saa bra na news ne baba no na coach Abaka Watara oni team no kra training anopa no e di training ground no tee and yenim sɛ no